into more mobility for the foot and ankle. So you're going to start with the ball underneath your right foot. So you're going to go into the arch line today. So we're just going to focus on the arch. So from here, we're going to roll forward and back. So as you roll, make sure you don't go with the heel, and you're going to go up towards the little paw pads, if you like, off the big toe line there. So you just strap on that, what I would call that underside of the big toe. Now if you want to, you can turn in through your hip. As long as your hip and knee then are in alignment there, so the knee's not going one way. So our arch of our foot is connected to our spinal column. So higher up is towards the head and neck, lower down, lower back, and the hip as you go towards the heel. So we're just on a straight line to begin here. So we're going to do another 4. So you're really kneading into that foot rather than just scuffing the surface. And release. Okay, now from here, you're going to go around that big toe line. So underneath here, you're going to roll. So from that position, just start to roll a circle. So we're going to do 8 clockwise. And again, you can bend this knee if it's getting too much. And we're going to go 8 the opposite direction. So you're just circling. So that's that head, that neck region. Notice if any clicks. And then you're going to release. Okay, now you're just going to stay on that section and press down and off. So you're going to breathe in as you press, breathe out as you release. So you're right underneath that pad of the big toe. So all the weight is concentrated. Another 4 there. So it's like that little foot pump, little press action. So you can determine where you need to press just by changing the angle of the hip there. As I said, make sure the knee, that safety goes with you. And then release. Okay, then you're going to roll back down to the line. So again, not on the heel, just hold. Let the toes go onto the floor. And then from this position, you're just going to step back and we're going to do a little press. So you're just into that inside area. So again, you can turn. So really arch your foot line. So if you can turn, and again, if you need the balance, you keep your toes down, you can keep more streamlined. Otherwise, the toes can come off and then press. So we're there. And release. Okay, from here, just take the ball to the centre of your foot now. So just right in the middle of the foot. And we're going to do a little compression there. So we're going to press and hold. And then we're going to do another 10 seconds. Take a breath in, exhale as you press again. So you're just moving from a high gradient to a low gradient pressure. Just let that tightness disperse. And then release. And just take a little roll out there. Okay, coming back to centre. So just notice if the one side is starting to feel a little bit different. And then from here, we'll just do a roll down the outside. Now, again, balance-wise, if you want more to be more specific, turn the foot so it's like that knife edge, but you might need to hold on to the toe of the wall. And we're just going to roll here. So you could keep your foot level, that's fine, as we did yesterday. I'm just giving you some new exercises. And again, you could even do this in a seated position, that would be fine. Whether that was a chair or whether you were sat on the floor, even lying down. So again, as you turn out, so you're asking to turn out from the hips, that's perfectly safe to turn out. Just make sure your knee goes with you, as you would if you were doing any exercise. And then release. Okay, little shake out. So let's take that now to the opposite side. So just notice if you've got a difference there. So if you were to go into a squat position, just one side, feel you've got a more free range of movement. You're not getting a block or stuck at the front of the ankle on one side. So just check that out before you do the opposite side. And then we're going to start underneath the arch line, or in line with the arch, I should say. So big toe line there, and now you're going to roll. Now don't be afraid to turn in again, so you're internally rotating the hip, the knee goes with you, like it would if you're doing any Pilates exercise, when you're turning in and out. So down that line, not over the heel. We can come up towards, like I said, the head underneath that big toe line. How does this side feel compared to the other? Okay, 2 more there. And then you're going to release. Now you might have noticed you've got tightnesses at different points down this arch. Now you're going to press here and you're going to circle. So you're going to circle underneath that line. So just round here you're going to circle. So we'll do 8 circles clockwise. And we'll do 8 circles anti-clockwise. You should definitely have new feet by the end of this week. And I hope you're going to continue to do this. Like I said, you don't do every single exercise that I show you, but just take a few of them, as I was mentioning yesterday, so you can put a little routine together. So 8 and 8. Okay, and then from here we're going to press and release, but you're going to turn in to get that movement or that distribution of force concentrated. So really turn hip to knee, little press. You might want the heel down on this one. I mean, you could take it off the floor. It's where you feel balanced, that the ball's not going to move or you're not going to go flying or over an ankle. It's another 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Okay, now you're going to go the other way. So it's entirely up to you. Again, stay to the arch, just above the heel, in front of the heel, so you're not pushing onto that padding. You're going to press and release. Now, if you know you're okay balance-wise, take the toes off the floor, and then you can press this way. So you've got to turn in and press. This knee can be bent, as I said before, if you want to take the load off of this side of the glute. How does that feel? Another 4, and don't be afraid if the ball starts to roll where it's not in an ideal position, just bring it back, just stop the exercise and bring it back. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And then just take a little roll, just release it out. And we're going to then go to the centre of the foot. So you're just going to place the ball right at the centre there. And we're going to hold. So spread out the toes. Take a breath in, exhale, press. So we would do, today we'll just do 2 sets of 10 seconds, but you could do 3 sets of 10 seconds into that one area. And you can either come off of it and reset it, or you can hold it and then press a little more. How does that feel? And then we are going to release. Little roll through. And the last one, you're going to turn, only if it's comfortable for you to turn, and then start to roll. So roll the outside of your foot. So how does this side feel? So just a little roll all the way along from the little toe line to the heel. Again, take a balance point if you need to. If it wasn't good for you to turn it, just keep it level, that's fine as well. So we're there. This one's feels strange on my left foot, so when I broke, I've still got a wire on the outside of this foot. This one's always a different sensation. Okay, release there, and then bring yourself back to centre. Now, feel how the ankles are as you go into a squat position. So you might be able to go a little lower, and we're going to do 2 more. So just notice where you can go, and have you got any restrictions? Because sometimes if we've got tightness, that restricts the squat. It's not always a strength issue. Okay, now from here, this is where you want your stretch band. Now, all I want you to do is see if you can take your right foot, see if you can take just the big toe off the floor, so it's like a little Mexican wave. Then your index toe, middle toe, second to last, and baby toe. So all 5 digits come off the floor. Then you place the little toe down, second to last, middle, index, and big toe. So 1 in turn. So go with that again, and now try not to look as you do it. and see if you can isolate, or if you've got 2 digits, 3 digits, or they all coming up at the same time. Now change and have a look at the other foot. So look down if you want to on your first one, and then see if you can do that without looking. So it's just the big toe, then your index toe, middle, second to last baby. Watch you don't rock the knee here as you place the digits back down. Okay, remember how that felt? Then you're going to come down to the floor. This is where you want your towel or your stretch band. Let me teach this front on. Okay, so underneath the big toe line, it's almost like you're going for that little pedicure here. So you're separating those digits. Okay, so hopefully you can see this. So you don't want to have a wrenching sensation with the feet. All the other digits stay down and you draw this big toe back. So that big toe line is actually connected to that calf muscle, that Esmeen's muscle. Sometimes if you've got tightness in your calf, it's well worth stretching the big toe. That's what uses that sound. So keep the other digits lengthened. You can sit however's best for you. And in theory, you'd hold these for about 20 seconds. So you're not just pulling back, you're almost lengthening away. So as you do that, almost the second knuckle on the toe, so I know the band will be supported, lengthens. It's not just pulling back, you go away and then back. And then we're going to change. So you're going to place the band around the index toe line. So all the other digits stay flat. So it's just that one. You could do this in standard, I guess, if the band was long enough. But we have your posture, so you're just taking that one. So you feel that length. So just that one is having a little stretch there. And then you're going to release. And we're going to go to the middle toe line. So this is what I was saying to you yesterday. Because of wearing shoes, trainers, etc., the digits almost get a bit stuck together, a little bit frozen, if you like, and they don't work independently. And then that's when we can start to have issues with balance. And lengthen. And again, if you can't go through your full range of movement, your foot and ankle, that will start to impact somewhere else in the body. Not always in a good way. And then second to last toe line. So lengthen, so you just feel that stretch. Then we're just going to do a little toe on that side. And release. And then again, feel that stretch. I'm hoping you're feeling that stretch. I want all of this stay down, so you only draw back as much as you can without it as lifting, so just take a check. Okay, let's do the opposite side. So again, sit how it feels best for you. So you're just going to take that big toe line, just bring the band up slightly. Now if you didn't have a band or a towel, that's fine, you could do this just by holding like this. Just watch these ones don't lift. So you could always do that, if that was better for you. So just holding that stretch. And if you didn't have time to do any, this is definitely do the big toe out of all of them because there's connections. And release. And then we're going to go index toe line. Feel that stretch. Just realised my socks are camouflaged with that mat. Hopefully you can see where I'm stretching. And release. Then we're going to go middle toe line and lengthen. It's a little stretch there. And this foot might be completely different to the other one. And the second to last toe. So we've got one more line to do and we're nearly there. One more digit. And notice how that feels. All of the digits still staying down. And release. And then little toe line to finish on that. So keep that length. And then release. roll through. Now see how this is as you finish. See if you can take now your big toe off the floor, so just the big toe, then your index, middle, second to last baby toe, and then go baby, second to last middle.